guys for the crowd.
Get on the airplane.
You give me stomach pain.
I wish that you were here. We would have
Had
had
a lot to talk about. We had a deal then. We nearly signed it with a band.
an understanding.
I thought that you would keep your word. I'm disappointed.
I'm aggravated. It's a fault I have, you know. When things don't go my way, I have to
Blow up in the face of my rivals. I scream and yell. I'm a quiet and the rival. The men are surprised by the language. They act so discreet. They are hypocrites, so fuck them too. Hello, hello. Okay, my friends. We have a fun show planned for tonight. Oh, excuse me. Level's good, huh? A mile and a half on a bus takes a long time. The odor of old prison food takes a long time to pass you by. Day upon day this wandering gets you down. Nobody gives you a chance or a dollar in this old town. Hover in silence with you is a giveaway. Squalor and smoke's not your style. I don't like this place. We miss the boss. Then I compare notes with your older sister. I am a lazy get. She is as pure as the pure driven snow. You're the boy with the filthy laugh. You're the boy with the hair of straw. It's something to speak of the way you are feeling. Nothing that sembles to you ever feel you have gone too far. Everyone suffers in silence a burden. The man who drives minicabs down in Old Compton, the Asian man, with his love-hate affair with his racist clientele. All right. Hello, everyone. So tonight is Sebastian, which means that we're playing some songs by Johann Sebastian Bach. Where is he? Put him up here. Oh, I don't know if that's going to stay. Oh, it's all live here. Live and tired. Okay, no, it's not going to stay. Anyway, so we'll edit that out in post. Done out in post as well as that. All right, everyone. So off to a good start. We got passion anyway. All right, so let's see. It's a song by John Sebastian of the Love and Spoonful. Goes out to my wife. I started singing this song when my wife left to go to Los Angeles on an aborted trip. She didn't even get off the runway, but I missed her and this song came to mind. Come and talk of all the fun we had today. And laugh about our funny while we have a few minutes to breathe. And I know that it's time you must leave, but darling, be home soon. I know it's since you taught on, but darling, be home soon. It's not just these few hours, but I've been waiting since I taught on, for the great relief of having you to talk to. Go and beat your crazy head on the sky. Try to find the apple of your eye, while we have a few moments to breathe. And I know that it's time you must leave, and I feel myself. So darling, be home soon. It's not just these few hours, but I've been waiting since I taught you. My darling, be home soon. I couldn't bear to wait an extra minute if you dawdled, for the great relief of having you to talk to. Surprised, I was happy for a day in 1975. I was... Okay, I'll start that again. Move this over just a bit. Surprised, I was happy for a day in 1975. I was puzzled by a dream, stayed with me all day in 1995. My brother had confessed he was gay, it took the heat off of me for a while. He stood up with a sailor friend, made it known upon my sister's wedding day. I gave my sin to sin, and I gave myself to Providence. It meant there and back the state that I am in. I gave my sin to Providence. Gave my state that I am in. Okay, I just play bits and pieces of those songs. I don't know why. Whenever I feel like it, I have a bunch of them printed off. Okay, let's see. All right, I don't even have this one printed, but I like this song. So, John Sebastian, let's talk John Sebastian. Love and Spoonful, very neglected songwriter, very good songwriter, but even better than John, or just as good as Zal Yanovsky, the guitarist. And one of the things that Zal does, for those of you who are players, is, you know, we're used to the suspended fourth on the D, maybe on the E. People don't use it very much on the C, but Zal does. A lot of songs. Anyway, so yeah, Younger Girl. She's one of those girls that seems to come in the spring. One look in her eyes and you forget everything you had ready to say, and I saw her today. Yeah, a younger girl keeps her rolling across my mind. No matter how much I try, I can't seem to leave a memory behind. Yeah, I remember her eyes, soft, dark and brown. Said she'd never been in trouble, even in the town. A younger girl keeps her rolling across my mind. But should I hang around, acting like a brother? In a few more years they call us right for each other, and why? If I wait I'll just die. Yeah, a younger girl keeps her rolling across my mind. No matter how much I try, I can't seem to leave a memory behind. Yeah, I remember her eyes, soft, dark and brown. Said she'd never been in trouble, even in the town. A younger girl keeps her rolling across my mind. Those girls that seems to come in the spring. One look in her eyes and you forget everything you had ready to say. And I saw her today. Yeah, a younger girl keeps rolling across my mind. No matter how much I try, I can't seem to leave a memory behind. Yeah, I remember her eyes. A younger girl keeps rolling across my mind. Alright, that's John Sebastian. Alright, let's see here. So, this is the Port Hope theme. I've never played this before. I don't know if I'm going to play it properly, but tattoo those in your brains because it's going to be the theme song for the show. If you wanna build a castle with a bucket of sand and you don't know how to dig the right mold, Port Hope, Port Hope. If you're longing for distraction of an eloquent kind, if you were hoping for eloping but your lover resigned, got a fever or a headache or a nagging sore throat, don't isolate within your own boat. Export hope. Take a tincture of mercury and broaden your perspective on reality. Our producers would prefer it if you were all on weed, so you could better see the images we want you to see. Wanna love you, honey, but there ain't no passion. I got 57 ways to induce orgasm. Others saying 38, but they all double count some. I alone have the math that you can rely on. If you got a lot of money, then you'll love our casino. German movie lovers will adore our kino. If you wanna read the classics but can't find the time, I'll do my best to summarize. Our best text, support hope, port hope. That's Port Hope. Every Friday at 10, folks. Port Hope. Tell a friend. Port Hope. Sign up to that mailing list, kids. We're not fucking around. Port Hope. All right, I'll be back in 3 minutes. I never actually left. I'm trying to fool you. I'm not here. I left. I'll be back in a minute and a half, folks. It's too much work. I'm too old to get up anymore.
Child of noble family. At this time, bridges, shrines, and monasteries, huts, stupas, and so on will shelter you for a moment, but you will not stay there for long. Since your mind is separated from your body, you cannot settle down. You feel angry and cold, and consciousness becomes airy, speeding, swaying, and impermanent. Then you will think, alas, I am dead. What shall I do now? In thinking this, your heart will suddenly grow empty and cold, and you will feel intense and boundless pain. Since you must move on without settling in any one place, do not occupy yourself with all kinds of thoughts, but rest your mind in its basic state. The time comes when you have no food except that which has been dedicated for you to eat, and there is no certainty of friends. These are signs of the mental body wandering in the bardo of becoming. At this moment, pleasure and pain are determined by your karma. You will see your homeland, friends, and relatives, and your own corpse, and you will think, now I am dead, so what should I do? The mental body will be in extreme pain, so you will think, now why not find a body? And you will experience going everywhere to look for a body. Even if you enter your own corpse up to 9 times, winter will have frozen it, or summer made it rot, or else your relatives will have burned it, or buried it in a grave, or given it to the birds and wild animals. For a long time has passed in the bardo of Dharmata, so you will find nowhere to enter. You will be in great despair, and have the feeling of being squeezed in between all the rocks and stones. Suffering like this is the bardo of becoming. Even if you look for a body, there is nothing but suffering. So cut off your yearning for a body, and rest in the state of non-action, undistracted. By being shown in this way, liberation from the bardo is attained. But if, in spite of being shown like this, it is impossible to recognize because of the power of bad karma, one should call the dead person by name and say these words. O child of noble family, listen. It is your own karma that you are suffering like this, so you cannot blame anyone else. It is your own karma, so now supplicate the 3 jewels fervently. They will protect you. If you do not supplicate like this and do not know the great symbol meditation, and you do not meditate.
All right. How is everybody tonight? I'm wonderful. This is my favorite show I've done so far. Gemma, my wife, and the second member of Port Hope, she did not think I should do a show this week partly because I said 3 times
with increasing intensity before the last time that I can't do this anymore. So I'm working myself. But I can't not do it either. So I'm in a bit of a limbo state. That was Richard Gere, by the way, speaking, in case Scott Edwards is wondering. It is Richard Gere, Scott. Buddhist. All right. idea that death is a thing that might be defied. If we try, an acrobat understands fear. It's something they strive to keep near. Reminder to live in the now and to stay in the here. A reminder to keep in the clear. Acrobats do lie awake, worried about their past mistakes, gaffes to which viewers are blind. Thinking that maybe next time this one looks older than most, shakes like a horse in a mow,
Gravity grips at his throat, but he's bursting with hope. I've heard that his act is a treat, a number of topical themes, footnotes to the ancient Greeks for the old bourgeoisie, the reactionaries, the reactionaries. Fishermen haul in their nets for the day, unloading their takes upon the bay. Dead tired they wait for the fish to be weighed, and hope that they are paying market rates. Some days they haul in a craw or a crab, a squid, a baby shark, a broken crate. One afternoon the good crew even caught a severed fragment of a woman's leg. It ended up on someone's dinner plate. The day I got my first tattoo was the day I first kissed a lady. I was wise and kept it nondescript, so my tattoo said only baby. The years went by and baby changed. Once or twice my dead heart was broken, or I realized that I couldn't grow, and my tattoo became an omen. It's alright, I can stay home on a Friday night. What's the use? Can't be changed. I rely on my tattoo, die for my tattoo, still can't let anyone see. I'll wear long sleeves. My second ink was burned in deep. It's the name of my only brother. We were in a storm, our ship went down, and my brother slipped underwater. Hey, 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 it's alright. I'll only show it off out of spite. Stick around, these songs are good. This is the start of a journey. Try and breathe deeply. We hope you enjoy the show. Hashtag Port Hope. Get a dragon or an octopus. There's a sail on. Buy a heart and get across. Start an anchor if you want to stay put. Get an arbor if your future seems bright, or an octopus for providential oversight. Get nothing and get an ice cream instead. It's only love that gets under your skin, breaks your heart, and then nothing ever does. These are all disinfected and government inspected. Any old ID will do. Hashtag tattoo. Read the fine print, folks, because Fort Hope Industries is not liable for any injuries that transpired throughout the show. We did our best to save what was salvageable. All resemblances, whether living or dead, are intended, and intended as they stand. They are meant as tattoos to be permanent. the great gyres turned, rotated faster. The march of time did not abate. The march of time did not abate. The regiments of history advanced, dispersed, and reconvened, like charmless all legato themes performed by Prussian kings, resistant to development, remorseless as dull guillotines. The plodding rhythms that conclude pale coronation melodies. When Haydn worked in Hungary, he seldom named his symphonies. He simply wrote and left the names to pale posterity, who puzzled over what to call the play of light upon a stream, the laughter that ascended in the postcards that are sent in dreams. So some may name for accidents like bagpipes or for bears, and some they name for headless queens, for bagpipes or for bears. And some they name for generals from collapsing regimes. They even called one Mercury in light of its enormous speed. All the princes Esterhazy cannot outrank fecundity, and all the princes Estergon can't stop the wheels of time from spinning on. All the princes Esterhazy cannot outrank fecundity, and all the priests in Estergon can't stop the wheels of time from spinning on. One more, and then I'll go for a little break, and then I'll come back. What time is it, hon?
It's 10:14.
All right, I'm gonna play Parkside Drive. Can you do one little favor, hon, and pass me the beer over there? All right, we'll break it up for 1 second here. So another Bell and Sebastian song, or a piece of one. Guy writes long songs. I wouldn't put that many verses if I were him, but... Elope with me, Miss Private, and we'll sail around the world. I will be your Ferdinand, and you my wayward girl. How many nights of talking in hotel rooms can you take? How many nights of limping round on pagan holidays? Oh, elope with me in private, and we'll eat something ablaze, a trail for the devil to erase. San Francisco's calling us, the Giants and Mets will play. The Yachts in New York catcher, are you straight or are you gay? We hung around the stadium, we got no place to stay. We hung around the Tenderloin, and tenderly you speak about the saddest book you ever read. It always makes you cry, the statue's crying too, and well he may. The catcher pitches 318 and catches every day. The pitcher puts religion first and mates on holidays. He goes into cathedrals and lies prostrate on the floor. He knows the drink affects his speed. He's praying for a doorway back into the life he wants. The confession of the bench. The life outside the diamond is a wrench.
There you go. We just at Port Hope we just give you the best part of a song like that. We throw away the rest. We don't put any bones in the fish. There's no bones, there's no grizzle. We get rid of everything. If you know the original version of that song, it's a disaster. It's a disaster. Fins and eyeballs and stuff that shouldn't be in there. Anyway, alright. Speaking of which, this song's gotten longer since the last time.
Parkside Drive, Parkside Drive, what the fuck? Do you feast on human blood? Is it better when we self-destruct? To be carried off like garbage from some curbside overnight, or to leach into the soil, half affected by the blight of a life that is eroding all the time. Parkside Drive, I seem to have you on my mind. Playing darts in a garage with next door neighbor on the night I returned from California, just alone without my life. Playing darts with Tyler Nathan, he's my brother, he will die. And I'm meeting his friend Terry for the very first time. And it's a beautiful night, and it feels almost just like the old times. And my brother's hands are shaking now from several drugs he takes to stop his imagination from winning a race against what? Well, I don't know anymore. So much I don't understand anymore. Parkside Drive, Parkside Drive, what the hell? Are we slated for destruction as Toronto overtakes the green belt? To be boarded up and bulldozed to make way for coming kings, to be ground into escarpments, carried off by running streams, into the watershed of a great grand river. There's a feeling that I get when I walk through that park at night. It's got a lot of vines and there's not a lot of light. There's an deep recession and there's most often a fog. In the night there's almost always a fog. I'm renouncing all attachments and I only want to drive. Windows open through an empty park at night. I walk through that parkland often, but I never feel alone. It's just below my house. I can see it through my window. All right, that song kind of fell apart. Anyway, all right, so what, should we take a little break? Or should we just keep going? All right, we're just going to keep on going because I got too many damn songs for you. So, let me see here. I got a new one. Where is it? Terminator. Uh-oh. Do you see the Terminator, hon? Where did it fall? I started this out well. Just give me a minute. Oh boy. I can't find it. I really want to play that song. Huh, that's too bad. All right, well, in that case, I'll just play Catechase. This goes out to my friend Dan, because he told me wisely, and he was right, for sure, that I should play this song with this guitar. Fishing boats that dock the bay are gently rocked by rolling waves. Rain clouds roll by in white and gray. You're making noise there, huh? Okay. Dark swans on cool cerulean lakes. Girls wait in chairs at small cafes to see a film about the sun, a film produced anew each day, a film entitled Catechase. A sunburned kid gets out too far. His desperate cries perturb the calm. The whole crowd cheers as he is saved by an accountant from Bahrain. His sailor's cap remains unscathed. At night, a tiny city waits. In tiny bars, crowds congregate. Folk singers sing of distant lands. In ancient coastal Canaan, sweet ancient coastal Canaan. Cada que son el fiel del agua y la calina leva que recoles de cota. E calina, I don't know the words. Cada case.
Bit of Adam Sandler comes out there. Got the keys. California for Veronica. All right. So this goes out for Veronica. Here's the, what'd she call it? The homeless song? The homeless person song. This is for Veronica. All right. Here's California.
There is a poster I saw on a train, Iowa attraction to the interchange. It features a woman who's holding an orange. With immaculate hand she invites me to join, to come out and find my place there in the sun, to buy me an automobile and just gun it for sweet California. It's a good place to start a call, or to get addicted to some weird drug,
Or three of them.
rediscover your place on some postmodernist pyramid scheme. I'm not saying that I was never attracted by your effortless self-esteem. If I'm making a movie, you're shoo-in for Babylon. I'll drop you a line when I'm free.
1967.
There is a place that I know from a friend, a house in the hate where the love never ends, and no one gets lonely and no one pretends. We'll drop some acid and try to transcend, to leave behind everything, split the whole scene, This cheap faded image from some magazine they call Sweet California, where the girls are tan and lean and are matched and mated to men of means. In this sprawling organic eugenics project by the sea, I'm not saying I was never enraptured by the lies that you made me believe, but a lie stays a lie, irregardless of how many times you might rinse or repeat. Nomadic prophets asleep on the tar, TV executives stuck in their car. Somehow each Uber driver believes he's a star. If you'd like, you can live in a car. Soundstage constructions where nobody lives, doors that lead nowhere assembled by grips, tricks of perspective that play on your brain. Are you still glad that you came? There is a man that I watch on a screen, tells me the news so I know what to think. He tells me some jokes written down by a team. My friends say we're twins, we so fully agree. But I found his house in some Hollywood guide. I've busted in, so we're broadcasting live here from Sweet California, where the impossible becomes TV, and a naive nation surveys marquees, desperately clutching every ticket it expects to redeem. I'm not saying that I'm in no ways thankful for my temporary front row seats to watch naked exuberance rise and explode here like fireworks over the beach.
I'm gonna go onto the floor for a second. Don't call for help or anything. I'm going down voluntarily. It's happening here. I'm just gonna look for something, and if I don't get up in 10 seconds, call some help. Let's see here. We got Bach. There, look at that, eh? What a man. What a man. Let's see here. That's useful to us. There it is. Aha. Okay, so this song's called Terminator, and I was reading on the internet that the original title of the working title of Kindergarten Cop. You remember Kindergarten Cop? Well, the original working title. You know what the original working title of that was? It was called Kindermusik, of all things. and the Kinder Music people sued. It's impossible for me to have a stage persona because whenever I start talking, Gemma gives me this look like she's terrified. It's not very nice. Anyway, so it's called Kinder Music. All right, threw me off, hon. Thanks a lot. All right. So, darling, be home soon. I couldn't bear to wait an extra minute if you dawdled. My darling, be home soon. It's not just these few hours, but I've been... Anyway, it was called Kinder Music.
What are you doing? You think that's a third? Play the arpeggio. Did your daddy teach you that fifth? It's an augmented fifth.
It's called Terminator. Happens every time. It happens every time. It happens every time. It happens every time. I'm a flag that's at half-mast. She's afraid of broken glass. I have nude and wool of bad, and the essence of darkness. Oh, we made it. We're related, but I could not care less. Terminator. Terminator. You don't get some, you don't get me. Look me in the eye, so I can see that you can see that you don't get me. It happens every time. It happens every time. I'm a reservoir of pain. I am not clean, I clog the drain. I overflow with muddy rain at the slightest provocation. Terminator, do you get extra if I bleed? Or do they like their killings clean? Terminator, Terminator, you don't get some, you don't get me. Look me in the eye, so I can see that you can see that you don't get me.
perfect tool of some establishment. I wanna be the gun within the hand of a bad lieutenant, one who's seen it all and isn't afraid to call them as he sees them. 'Cause maybe by being a part of something hard or fixed or real or non-negotiable, I'd feel like something. 3 cheers for the bad lieutenant, 3 cheers for the whole damn force. I wanna be the penny in the hand of a sunburned kid. The year is just 1914 and things ain't happened yet. Worth my weight in gold, convertible to in perpetuity. Perhaps if my value is pegged to something hard or fixed or real or non-negotiable, I'd feel like something. 3 cheers for the greenback dollar, riding high on a 6-month war. Boys, we get up to some fun, shooting cans at the end of the day. Fear forms a bond that cannot be betrayed, that cannot be conformed to the winds of the state. All your binder, spreadsheet sensitivity, all the mandated training you say that we need, all the bullshit, enlightened reforms that you preach, they don't change what we see on the street. Boys, we get up to some fun, shooting cans at the end of the day. Fear forms a bond that cannot be betrayed, that cannot be conformed to the will of the state. All your folders and binder spreadsheet entity, all the mandated training you think that we need, all the bullshit enlightened reforms that you preach, you can't change what we see on the street. 3 cheers for the bad lieutenant, much neglected and twice divorced. 3 cheers for the bad lieutenant, he's the pride of the whole damn force.
What time? Do we have time for one more? One more. Gemma says one more. What time is it, sweetheart?
It's 11:15.
11:15. Well, I'm enjoying myself, so I don't know. It's hard to stop. All right, we'll see.
What a day for a daydream, custom made for a daydreaming boy. I'm lost in a daydream, dreaming about my bundle of joy. And even if time ain't even on our side, it's one of those days for taking a walk outside.
I don't know that one. Just trying to figure it out on the fly. Anyway.
Another sunny day, I met you out in the garden. I
can't see anymore without my glasses. All right, let's go out on a high note. What can I play that will be? Let me see. Okay, that's a good idea. All right. Okay. Now I'm gonna play Bird. No, Hearts. I need the capo. Is it over there? You see it anywhere? It's a little Lotus sing it here. You can't find it, eh? Too late now. Love is a game, and I cheated and made sacrifices. Still, there are rules, some restrictions, and hard obligations. Don't go running around like the world is on fire and try to say something nice once in a while. Please understand the mess under construction. Why do so many songs today undertain that theme? I swear it wasn't my intention. Good and made, I called a draw. Thought about the pieces I had lost. Thought about the lines on your face. Thought about the things in outer space. I guess I'll die alone. My independence like a stone hung around my neck for all to see. But no one's watching me now. I say love, it isn't just a game, though I have heard it said before. So much depends on how it's played and on who's chasing who through which door. The minute you fall, you preach protocol or you turn in. You pass or you fail, you pass or you stall, you never walk away. You can try to count cards, but the house always wins, so it's best to learn to love the losing. I'll need something to help me sleep. I need a promise I can't keep. Maybe something else that's out of reach, or maybe haunts my dreams. A pawn promoted to a queen of charming boardwalk property, and a round of hearts just after tea, off till infinity. Screw you, Gemma. When the glories of springtime return to the trees, when the glories of springtime return to the trees and emerge from the kernels of yesterday's seeds, when the whole earth belongs to the birds and the bees, will you wait for me there at the fork of the stream? Will you
wait for me there, filled with joy and with trust, and a blush in your breast, and the soft flow of love, with an anticipation of what is to be. Next week on Port Hope. And a gold ring that signifies matrimony. Will we make love until we forget how to speak? Or mostly just feel tired and out of reach?
Probably depends on the week.
Will the knot that we tied provide us with relief? Or suffocate 'cause we can't stand to hear each other speak? When the warm breath of summer forgets on the trees, when the nights are extended and all already, when even the plowman and bailiff agree, will you walk hand in hand through the festivities? When the signet makes way for the bright Pleiades, when our eyesight is failing along with our knees, when we draw up accounts and take inventories.
Thanks to Stuart Murdoch.
Will you fondly remember the fork of the stream? Will the lauder of our memories preserve us when the light retreats? Will the knot we tied back in the spring bind us even to eternity? Eternity. Will the lauder of our memories preserve us when the light gets weak? Will the knot we tied back in the spring bind us even to eternity? Eternity. A younger girl keeps a rolling across my mind. Eternity. Eternity. When the glories of springtime return to the trees.
Thanks, John Sebastian. Thanks, Johann Sebastian. Thanks, Stuart Murdoch. Thanks, Gemma Rapizzo, my wife. Thanks, Dan Zuloff. Thanks, Scott Edwards. Thanks, Mate Veres. Thanks, Robert Matiasi. Thanks to my mother, Sharon Cook, my father, Larry Cook, my brother, Tyler Cook. Thanks to Paul Zuloff. Thanks to Veronica. Thanks to Ian McLeod. Thanks to Kim Crother. Thanks to Emery Silva. Who? Oh, thanks to Rafa Rapizzo, my father-in-law Rafa. He's almost the secondary manager. I hope that was more bay than the last time. I'll see all of you. I'll leave you with a song. Now, you can run away. Oh, thanks. We got a new subscriber, Mark LaFerrier, subscribed to our channel. One at a time. All right. We got the local NDP slugging for us now. So we're all going to be unionized next time. Okay. All right. I love all of you, as always. It's a good song, especially coming through there. I love all of you. Good night. Maybe stick around. I mean, don't run away from me every time. You people treat me like I'm the alcoholic aunt at a party. You run away as soon as I finish. So I love all of you. Port Hope. Next week, we're not going to have a Sunday show, but Friday, pretty soon we're going to have a computerized video game, choose your own adventure format show. It's the first time anyone's done this, and it's incredible. All right, good night. Alex McKellar? Thanks, Alex McKellar. Does anybody have any questions? Anyone want to talk to me? Anybody got anything to say to my face?
You ain't talking to me now, little Miss Plucky. Pluck your eyebrows for the crowd. You gave me stomach pain.
Did you shut our stream off? This is for Scott Edwards. This show's for you, Scott. He showed me Belle and Sebastian on the way to a Rio Status concert. Coming up soon is the Martin Show. It's going to be some Martin Tielli music and my music. He's one of my heroes too. But Stuart Murdoch, one of my heroes.
Blow up in the face of my rival. I swear and then I make quite an arrival. The men are surprised by the language. They act so discreet. They are hypocrites, so fuck them too.
Oh, it's hard. Good night.
If I could have a second skin, I'd probably dress up in you. You're a star now. I'm fixing people's nails, I'm getting jobless. I'm working after hours, I've got a boyfriend. I've got a feeling that he's seeing someone else. He always had a thing for you as well. Blow in the face of my rivals. I swear I'm right, I make quite an arrival. The men are surprised by the language. They act so discreet. They are hypocrites, forget them. So fuck them too.
All right. I can be convinced. I can be convinced. Jesse Hutchinson. If you're gone, Jesse, you gotta email me. I don't know if I have your email, Mr. Hutch. Let's see.
Oh, the shape of things.
Oh.
He's amazing.
Oh, the shape of things that can't be seen. The blue hysteria, the hue of sin, are as real as these things you deem pure. Oh, the shape of things that can't be seen. The blue hysteria, the hue of sin, are as real as these things you deem pure. Bird in a cage never flies with the grace that it has if it's never flown. It never understands. It never understands what is missing. Feels sad, gets drunk, oh no, fucked up. I don't wanna die, never having flown like that. Flown like a bird on the surge of an updraft. Flown like a dove or something like that. Skipping over stones, never finding home or rest. Searching the globe for another year. No, I can't find it. Right in a maze is a cliche we all understand. Can't help but wonder why. Is this some kind of test? You must find happiness before the sun it sets. Fly, 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 fly. Spread your wings and fly. It's Sunday morning, the sun's in the sky. Could anything be more alive? Light. Light, 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 light. All things strive for light. The tree in the forest, the drunk in the fight, are hoping and groping for light. To believe that it all turns out right, the need to find meaning in life.
I don't want to stop, but I think I should. Scott said, always leave him wanting more. Wrap it up, says Gemma.
Summer and winter, winter and springtime. You heard the birds sing, everything will be fine. I spent the summer wasting. The sky was blue beyond compare. The photograph of myself is all I have to show for 7 weeks of reading papers, 7 weeks of feeling guilty, 7 weeks of doing dishes, 7 weeks of staying up all night. I spent the summer wasting. The sky was blue beyond compare. Say cheerio to books now. The only things I'll read are faces. I spent this summer wasting. The time was passed so pleasantly. 7 weeks of feeling guilty, 7 weeks of staying up all night. Summer and winter, winter and springtime. You heard the birds sing, everything will be fine.
Okay, now I am gonna go. I'll dream of all of you. Good night. I'm too happy. I don't know what this feeling is. I don't know if I like this. Good night.